wanted to ask you something that you once taught us in a class, and you were talking about how the relationship between Dharma and Karma, or being and doing. And you said that, I'm paraphrasing, you mentioned that when our doing and our being are one and the same, so when our Dharma becomes our Karma, that is truly a real yoga life. So because I think it's so beautiful just to bring this up again in this class, because it really changed my life to think about it that way, where it's not the being and the doing that are so separate, but in fact, yoga is actually, I think you said something like this, yoga is the union of Dharma and Karma, or something like that. So would you please just, I know we're already 20 minutes down the street, but if you could just share.
Thank you for that reminder, because, once I say it, I don't remember it. So it's again, once it's come out of my mouth, it belongs to the universe, doesn't belong to me anymore. And so I don't remember it. But it's very true. And that is how I perceive life, that you cannot separate dharma and karma, because if there is a duality, if there's a dichotomy, you are going to create more and more karma. Because karma arises when you feel you are the doer. So when I say that I am doing it, you have created karma. But the moment your dharma and karma come together, you are doing it not because of any reason, but because that is what you are to do. You are being who you are, so that through you, you are doing what you are to do in that moment as appropriate for that circumstances that person, as Amma often puts it. Doing dharma is doing the right thing for the right person at the right time in the right way. Now, I have paraphrased right as appropriate, because if you say right today, politically right and left, and people get very confused. And again, right and wrong. So I prefer the word appropriate. So doing the appropriate thing for the appropriate person, appropriate time, appropriate manner, appropriate way, with reference to the context. Now, without context, dharma becomes karma. With context, karma can become dharma. So context is very important. What is context? Context is perspective. As long as you are limited and you say me, you are only creating karma. The moment you can move from that me to the we, when individuality gets expanded into the universality, there's no attachment. And then who's the doer? And if there's no doer, there's no karma. Because there's only the beer. Be careful saying beer. It becomes beer. Dr. Ananda advocated beer yoga. He said beer. Huh? There's no doer, there is beer. Huh? And this is why the culture of Bharat, which is why cultural appreciation is a must to understand real yoga. There's no other way real yoga can be understood without cultural appreciation. You don't have to be a Hindu, you don't have to be an Indian, you don't have to wear orange, you don't have to wear a Rudrakshamala, you don't have to have dreadlocks. All that is immaterial. Can you have cultural appreciation? Because the culture gives you this perspective. When your perspective is expanded, it says your action is not anymore Dr. Ananda wants to do it, so he's doing it. It is being done by Dr. Ananda. Yes, I am the tool who is doing it. I'm only the tool. I'm not the doer. It's called Nimitta Bhava. Nimitta means a tool. The second attitude is Narayana Bhava. It is the divine doing through me. I never say I have done anything. It is the divine. It is the gurus. It is my parents. It's my elders. It is my dear yoga family, which includes all of you. You are doing it through me. I am not the doer. So it is Narayana Bhava. Narayana is the divine working through us. So one, the divine working through us. The second, we are a tool of the divine. And the third one is whatever I do is an offering to the divine. Narayana Arpana Bhava. Narayana Bhava, Narayana Arpana Bhava, Nimitta Bhava. When these three attitudes have become your very breath, your karma and dharma become one and the same. That is yoga. Oneness is yoga.